on the move today. She's not a glamour, but it does the job. Hey guys, how's everyone going? Well, it's moving day. I didn't really get a lot of footage, well, anything much of us moving the Fordson, just because it took all of like 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Father came up with his international fork truck and picked her up and off we went. It was easy, which is what I was hoping. So yeah, she's up here, she's on blocks, it's out of the weather a little bit more instead of being down the paddock there and in the wind. Wind is a big killer for me up here. I filmed a bit of footage more than once now and it's just been wrecked by wind. There's nothing I can do about it, like you just can't hear anything. So we're going to have a little bit of a tinker today, not much. I'm going to remove the toolbox and remove the starter, so then the starter can be tested. I don't think it's much good by the looks of that terminal that's flopping around there. I'd say she needs attention, but the starter should be good in the other super major. So we're going to pull all that off. We can have a look at the flywheel then. Might be able to tell whether it's live drive or just standard. I'm hoping one of these is live drive. I'm actually hoping one's live drive and one isn't. I could do with some non-live drive parts for possibly another project I've got in the works. I'm not really going to hint much onto that, but it's got to do with tractor pulling. A few other bits I have laying around here that might help with that. And yeah, grafting them all together. But we'll see. That's not going to be for a long time yet. So yeah, might be able to see that, and we'll make it a lot easier once that starter's out. We'll get a pry bar on the ring gear and just give it a little bit of a tweak each way and see if we can see if she might rock a little. It's been a few days since we filled the motor up, so we'll see. I haven't touched it since then, but it's only been a couple of days, so it might not do nothing. So yeah, I'll try and find somewhere to set you up so you can actually watch this. I don't know. I really don't know how this is going to work. I do have a tripod, but it's not here. Yep. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I should have brought the tripod. But this is my first time actually filming me working, so this might work out, it might not. So we'll see how we go. Alright, so I'll get this toolbox off. Now I have pulled some bolts and, done a little bit of preparation work beforehand, just so you're not watching me faff around for bloody hours just taking bolts out. No one really wants to see just that. Hope there's no spiders in here. There's a lot of spider webs in here, but I'm not fond of spiders. It's kind of loose. Oh yeah, she's kind of loose. Those two back in the gearbox. Nummy. There. Ooh. That hasn't been off for a long time. What's that smell? Yeah. Lots of dirt. Not really the right. I want a bit of timber, yay. That's right. Yeah, there should be just one bolt to the starter. Yeah, we're coming off. See, I actually planned ahead this time instead of winging it like I usually do. block your view. That out of there. And we're gone. That there. Toolbox. And get you guys off there. Oh. Let's have a look. And what can you see? Nothing. Come around here. Might work a bit better. Ugh. Well, I'm going to investigate. Hold on. Alright. Haven't really looked in there yet. Let's see if we can get this thing to move. Oh. There's a bit of rock there. Here's a tiny little bit of play. Yeah. Why is there play? Unless there's something worn actually in the engine. The bolts are loose. Alright, well, it doesn't turn, but there is a tiny little bit of play in there. Maybe if I hold on to the... Yeah, if you hold on to the... If we can get to work. The bloody drive pulley on the front, that movement goes all the way through. So there's wear in the bearings or something. Because it'd be seized in the piston, so that's not a good sign. That means there's something worn in actually in the motor. So the motor's going to have to come apart anyway. Oh well. Yeah, could be worse. But we'll soak it for a bit longer. See what happens. I'll have a bit more of a fiddle with this thing. And get you guys off there. Ugh. Well, that's about what I expect. It's only been soaking for a couple of days. So we'll keep soaking it, we'll keep fiddling. I'll probably do a fair bit of fiddling. I'm not really going to video it because you're not going to want to watch me do the same thing over and over and over again and get the same outcome. Something changes, I'll definitely have the camera ready so we can video it. But we'll leave it like this for a while. I'll tinker with this, that and the other, and unless there's something else seized on the motor. Because that injection pump has to come off because it's buggered, needs work. So I would assume we'd have a lot more play than that if it was the injection pump that was locking it up. But yeah, that's going to come off soon anyway, so I'll bring up some blanking caps and we'll get that off. Because that's another big thing. That's going to stop it from going, because yeah, if something flew out the side of the injection pump, it's not going to work. So I might have a bit of a hunt tonight and see what I can find. See if maybe put a wanted ad up, see if someone's got a mechanical Sims Minimac or something they call them, injection pump. Someone might have one for me. But anyway, you guys have fun and I'll see you in the next one.